to our 4th annual Telethon for Toys.
Our telethon wouldn't be the incredible success it is without the support of our amazing community. From our residents to our employees to our fantastic vendor partners, your generosity makes this all possible.
Last year, we hit an all-time high collecting $100,000 for Toys for Tots. And this year, we are on track to do the same, and maybe just a little more.
That's right. And this year, our spotlight is on heroes, the everyday heroes that surround us, making our lives better in countless ways. Yes, we're talking about our residents, our hardworking employees, industry vendor partners, family members, teachers, nurses, doctors, first responders, police officers, and yes, our firefighters.
And let us not forget our brave men and women in the military, both active and veterans, who have dedicated their lives to serving our country. They're heroes in their own right.
During the last several weeks, we've been collecting money from the best vendors on the planet.
That's right, Fred. And throughout the broadcast, we will be seeing our vendors in interviews and games and other exciting events.
So let's unite as a community, honor our heroes, and make a child's dream come true this holiday season.
Help us make another big impact. Donate today online at BlueRidgeCompanies.com. Your contributions will ensure that every child gets to experience the joy of a gift this holiday season.
And Gina, I can't think of any better way to start off this telethon than to introduce our friends from the United States Marine Corps. And I'm going to bring them in right now. Welcome. We have with us today, we have First Sergeant Best, Staff Sergeant Musgrove, and Staff Sergeant Pelvoda. Also, they are representing the Greensboro Marines Toys for Tots. Now, we've met them before, but you might not know them, so we're going to ask them to introduce themselves, say how long they've been in the service, and maybe where they're from.
Good morning. My name is Staff Sergeant Musgrove. I'm your Marine Corps Toys for Tots coordinator for Greensboro and Burlington region. I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Been in for about a little over 14 years now. And here's Staff Sergeant P.
Hi, good morning. I'm Staff Sergeant Pelvoda. I'm originally from Austin, Texas, and I've been in for over 12 years now.
Good morning. I'm First Sergeant Best. I am from Texas originally, and I get to work here in Greensboro with these two amazing Marines.
Well, thank you all. We're honored to have you here today.
So it's nice to see you guys again. We actually saw you just a couple weeks ago when we had our vendor mingle, which is where we brought all of our vendors together, had a little celebration. But at that time, the warehouse was empty. We had boxes. You guys stacked them up really cool for us. I think you tried to make them look like a Christmas tree. They were all empty, though. So if you would, tell us how much has changed since the last time we saw you.
Yes, so we have been picking up toys throughout this past week, and we have had deliveries since then from different events and parties, contributions. The warehouse is getting overly full, and we still have a lot of toys to purchase. We have the toys stored in a few trailers that we have as overflow, and they're going to keep coming.
That is just incredible. So, along with this, now we have the expectation of beginning to fulfill all the wish lists for the children. So, where are we at with that?
So right now, our distribution event starts on December 11th and runs to the 21st of December. And we will be handing out toys directly to the families during that time, as well as nonprofit organizations. And they'll be passing the toys out to their children at their events.
Just to provide some context, last year we helped over 20,000 children thanks to the generous donations of organizations like this. And so as we get toys in from over 200 locations around these 3 counties that we're in that we support, we have to sort them by age and gender to make sure that whenever the families request toys, we give them the appropriate toys for that age group.
I know Blue Ridge has helped in the past sorting those toys, and talk about a warm feeling. There is nothing like that moment. It's crazy in there, but y'all have it under control, and I love organization. So if you want us to come help you guys sort those toys after we give you a good sized check, we'll be there. Can you also tell us what your favorite part of Toys for Tots is?
One of my favorite parts about Toys for Tots is seeing the joy that we are giving those families and providing those children with those gifts so that they can enjoy what, some of our children enjoy whenever they wake up, on Christmas Day and things like that. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I volunteer for this event.
Yes, so it is definitely a blessing to see the impact and the effect that we have on the families who are truly struggling, and it really means a lot to them when they can receive support from individuals that they don't even know and have no expectation, and it just the tears that roll down their face and the happiness that we bring them is what really hits home to me, and I'll keep doing this for years to come.
For me, it's more about the community that comes together this time of year. You really understand what Christmas is all about, and it's not just about the presents, but the community that's built around you, and you understand that you have the support of others that you may have never met before. I mean, this program, it's so expansive. We have hundreds of volunteers that help throughout the month, and the donations of toys and all these other things, and it really is impressive to see such a community come together every year to do this.
Well, I want to thank you all for sharing that, going beyond even what we're doing with our donations, understanding how it's affecting you and really how you guys can pull this off is amazing. So, the stage is set. Let's get ready to get the show started.
Enjoy.
Mom, can you get this one?
See, mi amor, I'm sure they will love it.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you doing? Got some toys to donate.
All right. Thanks for your donation.
Thank you very much.
No matter how you choose to give, your donation sends a message of hope to millions of less fortunate children across America. So they too can enjoy the magic of Christmas.
A monumental thank you to our Epic Hero sponsors for their astonishing $10,000 donation each. Their commitment is truly epic. Arnold Roofing, Chadwell Supply, Elite Property Services, RealPage, and Restore Pro. We are genuinely blown away by your generosity. This year marked a special milestone for our Blue Ridge Telethon as we introduced a new addition to our list of sponsorships, the Vendor Mingle Reception. A heartfelt thank you to our vendor partners who generously donated $2,500 or more.
The venue for this fabulous event was none other than the Greensboro Toys for Tots warehouse, a fitting location that showcased the impact of their contributions. Amidst the music, games, and delectable treats, the night unfolded as a celebration of the collective efforts of our vendor partners.
The warehouse, brimming with boxes waiting to be filled with toys, served as a visual testament to the meaningful impact each contribution makes. Our Blue Ridge Telethon has become a catalyst for positive change, enabling us to make substantial impact for the Toys for Tots each year.
And it's important to recognize that without the support of our multifamily industry friends, families, dedicated employees, and the wonderful residents, our impact wouldn't be nearly as impactful.
So here's to another year of making a difference, fostering connections, and spreading joy throughout the Blue Ridge Telethon. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this remarkable night of celebration and gratitude.
20 years as a military police. Our motto was to protect, assist, and defend. So I took that role very seriously, and I continue to do it to this day as a volunteer. I was deployed to Kosovo. We did a humanitarian operation, and our mission was to go over there to assist the individuals that was over there. Enjoying my free time by volunteering, giving back, being around my brothers and sisters who have paved the way for me, and just giving back. And hopefully one day that someone will be in my shoes to assist me as well. I continue to maintain my physical fitness. I think that's very helpful. It's also helpful with my mental as well. So those who are struggling with mental illness, physical exercise, I recommend. My father was my hero. Mr. Marvin, my dad. He led the way, he showed me the way, and I just followed his lineage of my father.
Tell me about the button on your shirt. Is that for the Cowboys?
This is for the Cowboys. I am a die-hard Cowboys fan.
What about the Panthers? You're in North Carolina. Welcome back. I'm standing by with RealPage, one of our epic sponsors. This is Melissa and Amanda.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Thank you so much for being here. I know RealPage has always been a huge sponsor of our toy drives over the years, and this is our 4th telethon together.
It is. We're going to raise some good money.
Woo! And 2 years ago, Melissa, I know you were a part of our cooking telethon. Will you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Y'all, it was my debut cooking show. And then they created a cookbook. So now technically I'm a published author. And I know a lot of my Blue Ridge folks have told me that this pomegranate salsa that I showed you guys how to make has now become like a Thanksgiving tradition. So if you need, make sure you buy the Blue Ridge cookbook so that you can get my now famous recipe. And I don't get royalties, but if I did, I would donate them to Toys for Tots.
That's true. Have you ever actually had her salsa, Amanda?
No, I have not. This is the first I'm hearing about it, and the first I'm hearing about you being a published author.
I know, it's so cool.
It's really delicious, and it's actually really pretty. So a lot of times when our coworkers make it, they send pictures of it and thank Melissa for her awesome recipe.
Well, I won't be making it because I do not cook.
Speaking of cooking, so you don't cook, but this year the good news is our theme is not cooking. It's actually hometown heroes. So do you have a hero?
I sure do. My husband Ramo is actually a fire captain.
That is so awesome. As you can see from behind us, we have a fireman jacket and hat. We appreciate all of our hometown heroes. Aside from Toys for Tots, does RealPage participate in any other philanthropic events?
Yeah, absolutely. RealPage started RealPage Gives in 2019, and the acronym for Gives is G, give our time, talent, and financial resources. I, inspire others to reach their full potential. V, volunteer to make an impact in our global communities. E, empower others to develop themselves. And S, serve others with purpose and passion. Just last year, we raised over $1 million. We had over 85 charitable events and helped over 700 charitable organizations.
Y'all, when we talk about RealPage Gives, what really comes passionate to me is that because we're a global company, each individual, area, so the Philippines, India, United States, we're all being able to do the charity that really is precious and close to us. So we're able to give more time. We're able to give more whatever that needs, and maybe volunteer to, help somebody learn something, or Toys for Tots, or whatever it is. So it's really impactful, and it starts the holiday season.
We appreciate that, as that is obviously one of our culture points. So we appreciate that you guys are so aligned with our culture. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you, and thank you for being an epic sponsor.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Well, I'm Fred, and I'm here with Connie from Blue Ridge, and we're here with Tyler, Jay, and Corey. So as part of our time together, we want to get to know you even outside of the awesome services that you provide. Describe a memorable partnership or collaboration our companies have had in the past and what made it successful or special.
we had a collaboration with Legacy of Berkeley in Goldsboro. You have a maintenance manager there named David. We have done multiple contracts at different locations, but David is the most memorable one because when we were there protecting all your fire protection equipment, him and all of his staff came out and said, hey, can we help you guys? And throughout the whole project, day to day, they helped out my employees and our employees, pulling lines, helping hooking up water. They just continuously helped our guys and took a lot of pressure off them finishing the project. David is an amazing person. This is the second time we've got to work with him, and I think you guys should reach out to him and thank him for us also. So
That is an awesome experience to share, and I wasn't aware of that, so thank you so much.
What inspired your company to support our telethon?
Little backstory, former Marine. I was a career fireman for 10 years in the city of Durham. A great thing about our company is that over half of our staff, I would say about 70% of our staff, are disabled vets. So it's a big thing for our company as vets to give back for Toys for Tots. Also, being a Marine, we used to do that a lot in the Marine Corps. So giving back to Blue Ridge and the Toys for Tots is just a great heartwarming thing for our company.
Thank you so much for your service. And again, another part of Elite Property Services that we didn't know about.
Yes, thank you. The third question is, what has been the most unexpected aspect of collaborating with our company for this Toys for Tots event?
We came to the vendor mingle that you guys had a few weeks ago, which was an amazing event. We got to meet a bunch of different people that work for Blue Ridge, and everyone seemed very impacted by the event, and everyone I talked to seemed really passionate about it. It has brought them a lot of joy in their life. And even going to the warehouse where you guys held the event, people were telling me, the Marines were telling me, and all the people were saying that this entire warehouse would get full of toys, which just seemed amazing to that all these sponsors and everything that goes through with it ends up being this amazing result. We're glad this year that we can partner with you guys and be able to help out with the event too. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're very happy to have you here with us. You know, being one of our sponsors is you're making this all happen today. So thank you all.
Hi there. I'm here with Lyanne Wall and Ashley Akins, and we're going to give you some more safety tips.
Hello. I'm out of the Greensboro office, and I wanted to give you some tips. With our dropping temperatures, you may be using space heaters. Do not ever plug a space heater into an extension cord. That is a disaster waiting to happen. The last thing we want you to do is have a fire going on around the holidays or any other time. But if you do, know that we will be here to serve you within 90 minutes. It's part of our core values, urgency. We're going to give you up-to-date communications whenever you need them and even when you don't. And we can help you to service your residents by providing them toiletries and foods and snacks so you can do what matters most. So leave that stuff to us.
Now I would like to introduce Ashley Akins from the Fayetteville and Raleigh market to give us some more safety tips.
Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you about pipes freezing. With the temperatures dropping, it's always a scary situation and you could have pipes that burst in your home. Please call us if this situation occurs. Do not call a carpet cleaner. We are certified in drying. Let them do the carpet cleaning and let us do what we do best, mitigation.
Happy holidays! Happy holidays!
For this game called Defy Gravity, players will use only one hand to keep 2 balloons from touching the ground in less than a minute. Good luck. One. Good job, ladies.
And the game is called Defy Gravity. Ready, set, go. Oh. And we have a winner, folks. It didn't take that long.
A big shout out to our champion hero sponsors, Blue Sky and Paragon Services Group, for their outstanding contribution of $7,500 each. Your support champions our cause, and we deeply appreciate your generosity.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Buddy came from an abusive household, and the day we met, I get pretty bad dizzy spells from a blast injury, and I had my walking stick to try to keep my balance. And where Buddy came from an abusive house, he didn't like that, but as soon as I threw the stick down and we bonded, it's been thick as thieves ever since.
They come in here, they have an hour training, they go home, and we ask that they spend at least 10 hours a week training their dog. So we are teaching them how to train their dog.
The VA can't prescribe anything that's gonna help the way this dog is.
They need their buddies back, and this is what this does.
Well, we're standing by here with our epic heroes, Steve and Bert from Chadwell Supply. How's it going, guys?
Great. Thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Fantastic. Thank you.
All right. Before we get going, Bert informed me that he donated one of our little presentation pieces here on our set. Would you like to show it to the fans out there and explain it?
Sure, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah. Should I just hold it up?
Yeah,
or?
just hold it up.
All right, so this is my dress uniform jacket that we didn't get to wear too often, but it's got some history. It's from the 1900s, but yeah, it just reflects my time in the service with the Army, and yeah, pretty proud of it.
Thank you for your service, Bert. I appreciate that. We appreciate you sharing that with us.
Thank you for yours.
All right. So let me ask you both, what inspired Chadwell to support our telethon?
I'll go first, and there's a personal, I guess, and a company wide reason, but prior to Chadwell Supply on the owner operator side, I actually got the benefit of being on the other side of Toys for Tots. So managing affordable housing communities, my families, just to see the joy on the kids' faces and the families on close to Christmas morning when they would come to our community center and unwrap the gifts that were donated by so many from around the community. So having the opportunity to be on this side of it and contribute to those donations was really important to me. So, and
I think it just speaks a lot of volume for Blue Ridge that y'all have made this commitment every year to do something that's so important as, you know, the telethon for Toys for Tots. And I think, you know, every child should have a gift that they should be able to open for the holidays. So just thank you for letting us be a part of it.
Absolutely. Well, we certainly couldn't do it without wonderful sponsors and friends like you all at Chadwell. So thank you. So thinking about all the philanthropic things that you do outside of the telethon for toys, our Toys for Tots drive, what else does Chadwell do?
wow. So speaking for our owners in Tampa, Florida, there's countless things that our ownership does within their local community in Brandon and Tampa, Florida. I couldn't begin to kind of highlight all of it. But locally, I know just in partnership with the Apartment Association, we stay very involved in Second Harvest Food Bank.
Well, again, we appreciate all that you do, and we know that you impact well above and beyond Blue Ridge. So that's just great. I got another question for you, and it's a question for both of you. In thinking about personal heroes, who's a personal hero to you?
Bert and I actually talked about this a little bit, and I think John Daniel, he's our senior vice president of sales. He just always sets a great example for people. He's so respectful and kind, and just a great man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay Homer with Chadwell Supply, and I've got to go to David Chadwell, one of our founders. The man is seriously chronologically superior. I think that's a nice way I can put that. He's got a couple decades on me, but he's at the office every day unless he's taking a break to play softball. And even at his age, there's no one that's more engaged in cutting edge, like wanting to advance our company from a technology standpoint, but truly cares.
Well, as always, we thank you both. One, contributing is one thing, but showing up and just sharing your time today has been great. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you guys. Thank you.
We're standing by here with Lee and Lila from Arnold Roofing. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Hey, by the way, they're one of our epic heroes here for our Toys for Tots sponsorship. So thank you so much for that. That's amazing.
Yes, sir. We appreciate Blue Ridge and Toys for Tots. So.
Oh, awesome. So, hey, for the folks that don't know you, can you tell them a little bit about Arnold Roofing?
So Arnold Roofing and Restoration, we primarily deal with multifamily and HOA communities. We do have some residential roofs that we do, but our main focus is to really take care of property managers, the folks that rent from you guys, your customers, being able to come in and do a roofing project that's not small, but really have a mind for your customers so that we can all keep everybody happy and work together.
Well, I can attest to the fact that you guys do an excellent job and you have top-notch customer service. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, sir. We appreciate Blue Ridge as well.
All right. I'm going to give the microphone over to my buddy Franklin. He's got another really good question to ask you.
Lee, what inspired your company to support Toys for Tots?
Well, Franklin, that's a really good question. So my background before roofing was the United States Marine Corps, where I was a recruiter for 4 years. And so I did a lot hand in hand with Toys for Tots. Blue Ridge is my favorite and largest customer, and the fact that you guys chose Toys for Tots is perfect for me because, Toys for Tots is near and dear to my heart. Got my daughter Lila with me today, so anytime we can do something to help kids out, that's a great, that's why I do what I do.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, we can't stop this segment without asking Lila a very, very important question. I might even ask your dad, too. But when you think about all the Christmases you've had so far, can you tell me what was one of the most memorable toys you ever received?
I like getting like baby dolls and like stuff like that when I was little.
Awesome. I love that. All right. How about you, Lee? Do you remember?
I do. So one Christmas, I'm going to show my age, but I got a John Deere tractor with a trailer and everything about it. It was a pedal. It was metal.
Yeah.
And my granddad had a John Deere 4010. And so when I got that little toy tractor that I could ride, I thought I was the coolest thing since sliced bread. So
wow.
That still sticks out to my mind all these years later.
I wish you probably wish you had that tractor today.
I still have that tractor.
You do?
I do.
How amazing. Well, that makes it even the best memory of all.
Yes, sir.
So, well, thank you so much, Lee and Lila, for your time. Thank you, Arnold Roofing, for all that you do.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for championing our Toys for Tots sponsorship, our telethon, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we're here with Jonathan and Franklin, and we're going to play Minute to Win It, the Cotton Ball Challenge.
This is called the Cotton Ball Challenge.
So the rules are, each player will be blindfolded for this challenge. Can you see, Jonathan? Franklin, can you see? Okay. Using only one hand, you will scoop as many cotton balls in the bowl as you can. You have 1 minute to complete this challenge. The person with the most cotton balls in their bowl at the end will win.
All right, from this point, you have exactly 1 minute.
Are you guys ready? Father versus daughter. We're going to see who's the best.
On your mark, get set, go.
One hand, one hand.
Franklin's already cheated. both doing extraordinarily well. 2, 1, stop.
Good job, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the effort.
I'm not even sure how we're going to count this, but don't touch the bowl, Franklin. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to call that 13. 11, 12, 13, 14. I need to recount Franklin's.
I tried to help you out a little bit. I removed some from it.
11, 13, 14. Okay, Franklin, stop. Jonathan's the winner. Thank you both for being good sports, and Jonathan, thank you again for your sponsorship.
A heartfelt thank you to our Lifesaver Hero sponsor, HD Supply, for their incredible $5,000 donation. Your generosity truly is a lifesaver, and we are immensely grateful for your support.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Hey, I'm Fallon with Blue Ridge Companies, here with Ben and Rebecca from Blue Sky, one of our champion sponsors. Ben, tell us a little bit about what Blue Sky does.
Thank you, Fallon. Blue Sky is a national restoration company that services commercial, multifamily, and insurance clients. We've worked with y'all for the past 10 years or so restoring your buildings.
All right. So what has inspired Blue Sky to participate in our telethon?
Since the beginning, Blue Sky has participated in the toy drive. We love partnering with you and the community and giving back to our community. We look forward to this event every year.
What has been the most unexpected or enjoyable aspect of collaborating with our company for this event?
Well, Franklin, the highlight is years past when we went to go buy the toys and bring them and unload them here at the office for y'all. Now it's being able to see and give the money and see what's happening in the community with the toys going out to underprivileged children.
How does your company collaborate with local charities and organizations when it comes to giving back?
We collaborate with Freedom House and Backpack Beginnings here locally, and they work with the families and kids of Guilford County. And our company as a whole, we also have local charities at each office, and we have 61 offices across the United States. So every office is responsible for giving back to their community.
Ben and Rebecca, thank you so much for being here with us today, and thank you to Blue Sky for always participating with our Toys for Tots Telethon.
We're here with Jonathan T. from Paragon Services Group, one of our champion sponsors. Jonathan, tell us a little bit about Paragon.
Yeah, so I'm Jonathan. Thank you for having me, Susan. Paragon Services Group is a contractor for the multifamily industry. We do a lot of remodeling and site work and fun things like that to make a community better place to live.
What's a lesser known aspect of your company's operation that people may or may not be aware of?
When we think of apartments and, we think of upgrades and site work that occurs on a community, but there's certainly a lot that goes on outside of that. Some things, commercial remodeling we do, currently remodeling, doing some upgrades in the Blue Ridge corporate office. We have done high-end residential upgrading. We've built some houses historically. We have a manufacturing component and have done custom closets and new construction and other installs for new construction and kind of a whole gamut of things that aren't just unit and apartment site focused.
Thank you, Jonathan. What has been the most unexpected or enjoyable aspect of collaborating with our company for this event?
Yeah, so this event's always fun. You remember last year, forget the Christmas questions, but I didn't do very well at them, if I recall correctly. But, Blue Ridge, the people here are just amazing. Anytime we can get together and share an interest, like Toys for Tots, it's just a great thing. It's a great thing to be involved with. And ultimately, we're all on the same team, hyper-focused on making something special. So it's the people. Y'all have got great people.
Well, I have a final question.
Okay.
So this year our theme is about being a hero, and you're definitely a hero to Blue Ridge. You and Paragon are. Tell us how you think ordinary people can be a hero, especially here at the holidays.
Yeah, I think it really gets back to, loving one another and caring for one another and really shifting the paradigm that so many people get caught up in, which is, thinking about ourselves and really thinking about others this time of year. So, if we can emphasize others, you're going to be a hero every time.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Franklin. Always good to see you.
Hi, we're here with Todd and Norm from Brownlee, Whitlow, and Prate, one of our Community Heroes sponsors.
I'm Todd Whitlow.
And I'm Norm Prate.
Brownlee, Whitlow, and Prate is a property solutions law firm. We help and assist clients in risk management and advisement on leases, fair housing, environmental litigation. We also offer transactional services in the buying and selling of apartment communities.
Other than events like our Toys for Tots event, what are some ways your company prioritizes social responsibility and community engagement?
We actually have nonprofit committees internally within the firm. We participate in assisting with the battle to end homelessness. We regularly participate with an organization through the Triangle Apartment Association called Copper Circle that also assists in fighting homelessness. And we look for ways to volunteer and participate throughout the year.
Norm, I have a question for you. Other than privileged things that you can't talk about, can you think of a memorable partnership collaboration moment between Blue Ridge and Brownlee, Whitlow, and Prate?
Well, we've been partners with you all on the Toys for Tots for years now, and it's been very both productive and enjoyable. Best event, I thought, was the Hot Ones Challenge, where it almost killed one of your very own employees.
Yeah, we haven't seen Max since.
So let me ask you guys a serious question. If you were a toy, what toy would you be?
I'm going to let Norm go first on this one.
I would be a bicycle, so I could take people where they want to go.
Growing up, my favorite sport was basketball, so I think I would probably choose a basketball.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Very good. How about if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Time travel. I would go back in time to the moment that I agreed to take part in this and possibly give a different answer.
Yeah, it's funny. We thought about these questions on the way here this afternoon, and we both came up with, I think mine was time and space travel, but it was the same.
Well, we do appreciate you guys, and we appreciate your continued sponsorship of this Toys for Tots.
We appreciate all you do with it, and thank you for having us here.
And speaking of superpowers, you're heroes to us.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for calling Mary Mill Apartments. This is Megan. How can I help you? Your light bulb is out. I'll be right over to change that for you.
Can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Big thanks to our community hero sponsors, generously donating $2,500 each. Brownlee, Whitlow, and Prate. Courtesy Connection. Impact Property Solutions. Lowe's. Marsh McLennan. Poo Prints. And Ready Carpet. Your support has made a significant impact, and we greatly appreciate it.
Larry, tell me what branch you were in.
I was in the Navy.
The Navy. Woo! Okay.
I met my wife.
You met your wife?
Met my wife,
Okay.
yes. Been
That's
together
awesome.
55 years. Service, and I walked into a restaurant, and there she was. She waited on me, and I asked her to go out with me that night. She went out with me, and we've been together ever since. I think that one of the things is what they went through. Not everybody had an easy experience in the service. And matter of fact, I've lost quite a few friends in Vietnam. And that's the reason I'm here today, is to go and kind of give back. And while I'm here, I kind of spend a little time thinking about my friends that I lost. My hero is my grandson. He is a remarkable young man, and he wanted to serve the military. And right now he's serving at West Point, and that's quite an achievement. But he did it all on his own, and I think that he shows that he is dedicated, just like the rest of us veterans were. And but he plans on spending 20 years at least in the service.
You guys, you have mommies and daddies, and they serve our country, and they do a lot to help protect us, and they're heroes. But sometimes people forget, you guys, you kids, you're heroes too.
I am the Vice President of Maintenance and Service for Blue Ridge Companies. I'm here at the Armory in Greensboro, North Carolina. We've spent the last 2 days working with our partner, the USO, and we're getting ready to reveal all of our special items to some military families.
So your moms and dads kind of got together, and they helped pick out something special that these folks made for you.
We know that they've got families they leave behind and families that they care for, so we want to make sure that they're taken care of. It's not about any one of us, but about what we give to someone else. I'm here with Todd Mancini from Ready Carpet, and they are one of our community hero sponsors. Thank you so much, Todd, for taking a part of this. Thank you so much, Ready Carpet, for being an awesome partner for Blue Ridge.
Thank you, Fred. As mentioned, I am Todd Mancini. I am Regional Account Director with Ready Carpet. Ready Carpet is one of the largest multifamily flooring vendors in the country. We are very, very excited of our recent acquisition and partnership with HD Supply.
So could you tell me some interesting aspects about Ready Carpet partnership or collaboration that we've done in the past And what made it so successful or special?
A wise man told me when I first entered the vendor side from the property management side that I needed to become more actively involved in local chapters with the apartment associations, specific AANC. That wise man was you, Fred. That conversation that we had over 12 years ago has grown into something more than just a partnership. There's a friendship there. It's something I'm very proud of, to be part of the Blue Ridge community of vendors.
Well, I am personally very humbled by those comments, but I will tell you that I have gleaned and learned as much from fine individuals like you as hopefully, you have learned from me. So I do want to thank you one more time. You are an excellent company, high standards. You have been a sponsor and a partner for Blue Ridge for as many years as I can remember, and we couldn't do this without you.
Well, thank you, Fred, again for the opportunity to sponsor this great event. Toys for Tots really hits home for me personally, and I want to thank Blue Ridge for all it is that you do to support hometown heroes with the Toys for Tots program. So thank you, Blue Ridge. Thank you, Fred. We are proud to be sponsors of this great event.
All right, happy holidays from us to you.
And right back at you. Happy holidays to everyone that is involved in Toys for Tots.
The success you want, the goals you aspire to achieve. Nothing should prevent your ambition from becoming reality. But as the world grows more connected and complex, even global matters can have local implications. For both businesses and individuals, unlimited possibilities come with seemingly unending challenges. So how do you overcome the unknown and build a future that's truly limitless? It starts here with Marsh McLennan Agency. We're part of Marsh McLennan, the world leader in risk, strategy, and people. But we're part of your world too. Passionate professionals that are in your community and committed to being there in the moments that matter, blending capabilities with caring, global reach with local support, and advanced technology with a human connection. So you can pursue your dreams no matter what the future brings, with a partner that understands you and is committed to seeing you thrive. Your future is limitless. Let Marsh McLennan Agency take you there.
Costumes amazing. They're so much better than the regular red Santa suit. I really like the Christmas brown.
You are looking awesome. I've heard that all of Santa's helpers are wearing these now.
Totally.
I saw it on TikTok.
You see it on TikTok?
And can you believe this setup? All these puppies as presents.
Oh, speaking of presents, we're so happy to be partnering with Blue Ridge Companies and their grounds crew, keeping it clean from all the residents' pups' gifts.
Yes, Brock, on a serious note, Blue Ridge Companies, we can't thank you enough for being an awesome Two Friends partner, promoting all your pet friendliness and cleanliness in all your communities.
Absolutely. We couldn't do it without you because it takes a whole lot of work to make this run around here. So I hope you have an awesome holiday.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho.
Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas!
All right, Steve, Bert, I'm here to ask you some superhero questions.
Super.
What is Spider-Man's real name?
Peter Parker.
Outstanding.
I was just waiting for him to answer. I didn't want to have to go first.
Who was the first widely hailed superhero appearing in Action Comic #1 in 1938?
I am going to say Superman.
That's correct.
The first question is, what is the actual name of the Wonder Woman?
Kim Hayworth.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Real good, but no, that's not it.
What is the actual name of Wonder Woman?
No idea.
Come on, guys. You don't know your women superheroes?
I'll give you a hint. Her last name is a name of like a royal title.
Something Queen. Miss Queen.
No, close. A little lesser than a queen.
Duchess. Princess.
Close. All right, here we go.
Diana.
Yes.
Prince.
The boy version.
Probably
Yes.
Diana Prince.
There it is.
Ah, there you go.
Ryan, you're killing it. Way to go.
Who was the first female superhero?
Kim Hayworth.
Captain Marvel?
No, sir.
I don't know.
It was the Phantom Woman in Red.
Who is known as the Dark Knight?
Batman.
Yay!
Hey!
Where does Batman keep most of his super equipment?
In his Bat Cave.
That's it. You're correct.
What is Superman's only weakness?
Kryptonite.
Who proves to be a great crime fighter due to his superhero acrobatic skills?
Acrobatic skills.
Do you want a hint?
I would love a hint.
He is a famous sidekick of a major superhero.
Robin.
What is the real name of the superhero called Flash?
I don't know.
A wild guess?
Got nothing. I'm gonna go with Bartholomew Henry Barry Allen.
Barry Allen. Bartholomew.
Boom.
Wow, I don't know about the Bartholomew. You're probably right with that, but Barry Allen is what I've got.
I mean, unless you're telling me that Google is. I mean,
I know.
Who is the fastest man alive in DC comic universe?
Flash.
Steve only.
Gina got real excited. She knew one of the answers.
There you go, folks. Todd Mancini, our trivia extraordinaire on the superheroes. Way to go, Todd.
Thank you, Fred. The real superheroes are first responders. Let's not forget, as well as our military. Appreciate the time. Appreciate the opportunity. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays.
Right back at you, sir. Happy. A special shout out to our hometown hero sponsors, each contributing $1,000. Affinity Waste, Apartment List, Apartments.com, Eason Construction, J. Turner Research, Moen, PPG, Pet Screening, Rent Plus, Response Grid, and THS. Your support means the world to us.
Thank you for calling Hyde Park Apartments. This is Belinda. Oh, you have a service request. No heat? I'll have maintenance get on it right away.
Nice response time, guys. Nice response time, but I've already taken care of it. Thanks for coming.
By with Impact Property Solutions, Denise and Lori, and they are one of our Community Hero sponsors. So welcome.
Thank you for having us. Thank you. We're so happy to be here.
So one of the first questions I have, can you think of out of your memories of Blue Ridge and Impact Property Solutions working together in the past? Can you give me a good memory of that?
Yes, I can. There
Okay.
have been a lot,
Yeah.
and I think it starts, for me, it starts back when you and I shared an office.
Yes, we did share very tiny space,
We
two
did.
large, big
Personalities. Yes.
We'll say that.
Yes, let's say that. Yes. But since then, of course, we have collaborated together on many projects, some really big and, some just day-to-day turns in apartments. And we have appreciated every single one, and we really appreciate our partnership and value our friendship with you all.
Truer words have never been spoken, folks. So let me ask you, I got another question. What inspired Impact Property Solutions to be a part of Toys for Tots?
Well, it's all about the kids.
Yes.
It's all about the kids. And we love that that Blue Ridge is so committed to this charity. We are so happy to be part of it. And, it's for the kids. I mean, how can you say no to the kids?
Yeah, that's hard to say no. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, now Lori, I got a question for you, for Denise as well. The hardest question of them all. If you could be a toy, what toy would you be and why?
I would be Legos.
Okay. Why would you be a Lego?
Well, for starters, Legos are timeless. They never age.
That's it.
And also, it gives you the opportunity to build and create. And if something goes wrong, you can tear it down and start again.
Love it. Wow. Lessons for life there. All right, Denise.
Mine's going to be a little mushier than that,
Okay.
but that's just who I am. If I could be a toy, I would want to be a stuffed animal.
Oh.
Because, and really any stuffed animal, a soft, dog or a kitty or a doll. But I like the idea of comfort, bringing comfort to a child that's maybe not feeling well or missing somebody.
Dude, did you know that in Toys for Tots that every child gets a stuffed animal?
I did not know that. That just warms my heart.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and thank you for being a part of our Toys for Tots telethon.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
At Lowe's Pro Supply, you already have access to thousands of MRO products. Get even more of what you need and faster at Lowe's stores without losing the service you're used to. When you order from Lowe's Pro Supply by 10 a.m., you'll automatically get free same-day delivery, and our local fully stocked warehouses mean no cross shipments or multiple invoices. We're connected with 1,700 Lowe's stores, where you'll have access to an additional 40,000 plus products. We're your one-stop maintenance and renovation supply shop to cover all your needs. Lowe's Pro Supply is, and always will be, the place where loyalty and service matter, bringing you even more of what you need faster.
I'm standing by here with our friends from Courtesy Connection. They are our community hero sponsors. So we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for taking part in our telethon.
Thank you, Fred. We're excited to take part with this.
Well, so part of our segments is for the folks out there to kind of get to know Courtesy Connection a little bit more. And we want to tie it into some neat things that go along with Toys for Tots or Christmas. So I've got a couple questions I'd like to ask you all today. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, very good. If you were a brand of toy, if you personally, which toy would you be and why?
So this is an easy one. I would definitely be Mr. Potato Head, because if there's one thing I know about property management, it's everybody does it differently, even within the same property management firm.
Outstanding. Wow. Okay. What is a lesser known or fascinating aspect of your company's operation that people might not be aware of?
With the exception of me and my wife, Kim, everyone on our support team, they are former community managers. And so they have lived a day in the life. They have worked on site. They get it. Our support team's awesome.
That's awesome. I love that connection there. That's amazing. Who are the personal heroes or role models within your company? And how have they influenced your approach to business or community involvement?
I have to give a little bit of background. There was a gentleman by the name of Byron Koch. He was the CEO of a management firm where I used to work. Unfortunately, he and his wife passed a few years back. However, he was just an incredible entrepreneur. From his perspective, no challenge was too big. No dream was too big. And in fact, from a business perspective, anytime he saw a problem that was hard to solve, he thought that was great, because that was more opportunity. That was a barrier to somebody else fixing it because nobody else wanted to handle it. And so he certainly inspired me to build and try to build well.
Wow, that's amazing. What a great story. Thank you for sharing that.
You got it.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much for, answering the questions, for being here, for being our sponsors. This was amazing, and I really feel like we got to know Courtesy Connection so much better.
Thank you, Fred. It's a pleasure being here, and we're thrilled to take part.
We're back, and now it's time for the fun part of our segment and our time together. So we are going to play a game called Minute to Win It.
Using only one hand, players will place a straw in their mouth, use suction to transfer the pile of M&Ms from one plate to the other. No cheating, Todd. You have 1 minute to complete this challenge. The player with the most M&Ms wins. All right? Ready? Set?
Go!
Norm's getting all green M&Ms. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's check it out. Let's do a count here. Got 4, 5, 10, 15, 19 here.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
14, 18, 20. 20 to 19. The winner.
13, 14. Oh, but Norm should get credit for getting all green M&Ms. So instead of 2 ferns, it's 2 trees. You know, it is the holidays. Like it's a play on words. Oh, wait. Oh, we're on the air. Oh, okay. I'm here with Norm and Toad. Norm? What's Norm short for?
Nothing really. Norm.
Just short. And sort of normal, norm, old. These normies are with Brownie, Whitlow, and Pratt. I guess Pratt is probably referencing your relationship to, you know, the Chris Pratt.
I'm Todd, not Toad. It's Brownlee, not Brownie. Brownlee, Whitlow, and Pratt. And we're not affiliated with Chris Pratt at all. Although Norm has a brother named Chris.
And his last name's Pratt. We don't know Chris Pratt. I barely know Chris Pratt.
A little too bad about Chris Pratt, though. That would have been kind of cool. Where's Brownie?
In Charleston, probably, looking at the sky.
What? Are you lawyers? Or you just like to talk?
Are those mutually exclusive?
Objection! Leading the witness! Since you're lawyers, I could use a little help. There's this case I've been wanting to file. You don't mind, do you? I have a sister. And she keeps stealing things. I know it's her. And I just can't prove it. Can you help me out? Help a sister out.
There's nothing we can do to help you or your sister.
This has been great. I really appreciate y'all joining us today.
What's the shingle best thing about working in roofing? What is the best material on a roof? Focaccia!
I think you mean fascia.
And we are here with Melissa and Amanda. You're supposed to say hi. Hi.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Thanks. Okay. Where are you located?
I'm in Michigan.
I'm in Texas at our headquarters.
Michigan. That's funny. Michigan. Have you heard about the weather in Texas today? Chilly today. Hot tamale. Hot tamale.
What?
So you work with mold? Do you consider yourself a fun guy? Bert and Steve from Chadwell.
I'm Bert.
I'm Steve.
Is Chadwell? Is Chad sick? Where's Chad?
I see where you're going with that.
He's well.
Chadwell. It's our name. Chadwell Supply.
But why didn't Chad come?
It's more than a person.
So, see that you guys won Supplier of the Year for NAA. How
did.
much did that cost? They are the leading multifamily flooring company in Texas, North Carolina, and Florida. So where do you work?
What do you mean, where do we work? We're obviously in North Carolina.
We know you. We used to work together. I'm Lori.
And I know you too. I'm Denise. We used to work together.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but you're being really funny right now and awkward. A huge thank you to our Everyday Hero sponsors, whose generous contributions played a crucial role in getting us closer to our $100,000 goal. First Choice Construction, Busy Bee Turnkey, Carolina Pavement, Carolina Restoration Services, Donathan Properties, Full House Marketing, Fur and Associates Midtown Advisors, Genuity Concepts, Green and Clean Landscaping, Locker Revolution, NAI Piedmont Triad, Red Rhino, Rent Recovery Solutions, Sherwin-Williams, The East Group. Your everyday heroism is truly making a difference, and we are grateful for your support.
Dear Santa, I hope you are having a good day in the North Pole. Is it cold all the time there? Is that why your cheeks are so rosy? I bet all of your reindeer are very excited.
All right, guys.
Is your beard long? My dad's is scratchy. My mom says I'm a good helper. But you didn't come last year. Was my chimney broken? Or did you forget? I do that sometimes. I just really hope this year when I wake up, I'm gonna see that you came to my house too.
Donate to Toys for Tots and help the Marines deliver hope to a child in need.
Just a quick little interview. How long have you been doing this? 30-something years. You scared to tell us how old you are?
96.
96? Listen at that. Y'all, she has been directing traffic here at Westside High School for 30-something years.
Oh, I'm all the way over here. Oh, God. Yeah, 'cause I'm out of breath.
And we are back. But we're not back just Gina and I. We have some more friends with us, which I'm going to allow Gina to introduce in a second. We're very excited. Do not go away. It's almost over, but not there just yet. I'm going to step off stage, and I'm going to turn it over to these fine people. Gina?
Thanks, Fred. I know where Fred's going. He's probably going to get that final total. You can still donate. There's not time. Just don't stop now. I'm actually standing by with our Executive Vice President, Ms. Susan Moore, and our Vice President of Property Management, Terry Ragland. You saw them in some of the videos that we just shared. And if you guys missed it, maybe because you were a little busy or something came up, that YouTube link will be live all day and maybe for the next year if you'd like to go back and rewatch it. Susan, would you like to share a little bit about why Blue Ridge supports Toys for Tots year after year?
Well, our mission is to make a positive impact in the communities that we serve, and we latched onto this almost a decade and a half ago. So we've been supporting Toys for Tots. It's core to our mission. The great folks at the Marines that put this together have been wonderful to work with. I just want to thank our residents, our employees, and most especially our sponsors, because without you guys, we could not do this. And a huge shout out to the Marines, because once Fred brings the check in and we actually get the money, now the hard work begins. So you guys have a rush to time to get these toys purchased and get them distributed out to the family. So we do appreciate you guys. Terry?
Yeah, this is what it's all about. And the most exciting part is the big unveiling, just to see how much impact you all have made. And we're excited to see that number. I also understand that we have until the 21st to make more donations. And understand that that's somebody's birthday, December 21st. What a great birthday present that would be to have even more money and toys come in. So don't forget, there's still time for that. So we almost need a drum roll right now, I think, right?
Thank you, Terry. And any money that's collected after the 21st just goes towards next year. So some of you may recall this is our 4th annual telethon. And the very first year, I believe we collected $40,000. So, Fred?
Okay, well, I'm back with this big white, awesome check. Thank you very much. Blank, it's a blank. It's not a blank check, folks. So I'm actually going to turn this over to Susan Passmore so she can officially present it. Do you want me to officially? I will officially do it, folks.
That's how we roll.
Okay. Everything that you all have done all year long leading up to this point, it's amazing. Susan's already said it. There's a lot more to go, so we're not going to hold up our Marines any longer than we need to. Thank you all once again. And here is the amount for 2023 in the amount of $115,000. So thank you all. Thank all of our friends, our sponsors, our residents, everyone that's here. Thanks to our Marines. Terry, come on in here. What you've done today is you've shared blessings and grace and all the wonderful things, and I hope that it overflows to you this holiday season. So as we get ready to leave, I'm going to pass this over. We want to do a little bit of a celebration. We got this little string here. So here's our final, let's celebrate. All right, go ahead, Gina, pull it. You got it.
Thank you. We've got 1 minute, one hand. We're supposed to keep behind our back. So keep it up.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.